Good morning, this is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Monday, the 11th of November. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right. Okay, let's have a look. We've got a new week, new highs, all new weekly pivots. The new weekly pivot on Bitcoin is 76,247, and we've made a new high over 80,000. This is not where I'm expecting to see a top. So no current negative divergence on the daily chart, and I'm waiting for that on the RSI 5 before I get excited about any retracement. On the hourly chart, we have had retracement. This sell signal failed. We've got another one fixed. We've got a full-size one brewing, and I'm not sure that actually means anything, but we have been forming some nice-looking support trend lines, which I am watching. I'm watching this one here. This is now on Bitcoin at about 79,000. And when we see this, we might see some sort of a decent retracement. Looking at Solana, Solana actually has been a bit wild yesterday. I was chatting to Matt while this was going on. And while I was talking to him about it, I basically came up with a post I'm going to do this week talking about where I think this might land. But I was telling him that I was expecting this to last likely beyond April and to go significantly beyond the current all-time high, which is at 259. Hang on. 259.95. So on the hourly chart, we've got RSI 14 sell signal fixed. Again, we've got a nice looking support trend line, and I've got that support trend line at 205. This is, Matt called me when it went down from 215 to 199. Wow. In about like an hour or something. Very impressive. And then, of course, it went straight back up. Doesn't look as though it's forming a topping pattern. We did briefly have a potential level top. Ethereum, no current divergence on this here. And we got back over the key resistance level here, which I've got at the 200 DMA at 29.55. And we've gone through that with power. Is this an overall bull flag? Not really, no. I think it's just too large. But arguably, maybe. But I think chances are this is going back into the 4092 high. I was a little concerned it might not, but now it's back over the 200 DMA. I think chances are that it will. So we'll see how that goes. Next big target is this trend line here, which is currently in about the 37.20 area. Hourly chart, we've got a nice RSI 14 sell signal fix, and we've broken down below the short-term rising support. Now, this was a very, very steep rising support trend line, so I'm not that surprised to see it broken, and we may just be establishing a new and shallower support trend line. But this is an indication that we're probably forming some kind of a bullish consolidation here, or a flag, and we might see more retracement than we've seen so far. All right, great. Let's have a look at questions, of which we currently have none. Okay. One thing I'm going to be working on a post on this week is talking about where I think this will land. And really, I was saying on the bigger picture, by the time this big main move lands, I'd be disappointed to see it only reach 300 on Solana. And I wouldn't be that surprised to see it reach 500. So I'm going to be doing a post about that later this week. But in the short term, I'm not seeing any particular weakness, and I'm seeing this probably continuing to head up. And by Christmas, I was saying to Matt that even odds or better, we're going to have reached that 259.95 by Christmas. And at this rate, it might be a lot sooner than that. All right, great. My pleasure as always, guys. I'll have everything posted as soon as possible. I'll catch you guys.